Today, I want to talk about how to create an endless list of content you can create for your business, especially for video. Now, I've been working as a marketing manager for many years, and I've been creating video content for the businesses I work for many years. And I know that one of the hardest things you have to do when it comes to creating videos is to actually think and come up with ideas for videos you should create. And today I want to break down the process that I do every time that I'm thinking about a new video and when I want to be organized and make sure that I have a list of content that I can create for months to come. Because one of the biggest problems that businesses have is that they don't create an organized list of the content they want to create. They just think of something at that moment, they think it's good, and they just film it without really processing it, thinking if it's the right thing to film at the moment, and just make sure that you are optimizing your creation and optimizing the level of content that you have. So the first thing that I want to say is that I know that it sounds very complicated to create content, but in the end, you need to think of the ways you can create content. For example, for me, I know that there are a lot of YouTubers out there that talk about marketing. They have all those graphics and all those nice images, and they have editors, but I don't have those abilities. Just me. I edit at nights while my son is sleeping and my wife is sleeping as well, usually. And this is the time that I do this type of content. And this is why my style, at least for now, is to just talk in front of the camera. So this is the first thing you need to think. What are your capabilities? Can you do it yourself, or do you need other people to help you? And after you understand that, you can approach to actually thinking about creating the content you want to do. Let's start talking about the process of actually thinking of ideas for your videos. First thing I want you to do is to create an Excel sheet with the following columns: a headline, a description of the video, the category of the video, level of importance, how hard is it to create the video, a title for YouTube, the date, and notes. And this is the first step you need to do. Just create this Excel, and this will help you to create a machine of content. The titles, the description, everything will be organized there. And after that, you can go to the second point, and that's you need to schedule a meeting with all the relevant people from your company that can help you think about topics for videos. It can be, of course, you, your CEO, the person in front of the camera, the people who specialize in that specific video description or title or the actual information you're going to talk about. And it can be more people, less people, but it needs to be at least you and someone else. Not only you, because if it's only you, you are limiting yourself and your brainstorm abilities are very limited when it's only you. At least that's what I feel when it comes to me. So you should meet with at least one more person from your company in order to think about the video ideas you're going to do. And after you schedule a meeting and you actually sit with them and meet, the first thing you need to do in the first meeting is to explain why are you doing this meeting? Why is it important? And why they should focus and really help you think of topics for videos. Because if you won't do that, if you won't explain, they will maybe think you are just annoying them, like they don't have time for that, and they don't understand the importance of what you're doing. And if you explain it, it will be much better. This is a rule of thumb for everything in marketing and in life. If you want to make sure that someone is with you, you need to explain to them why they should be with you. And when you sit with them, you should just all start brainstorming about ideas for videos. The first thing you need to do is just ask them what people are talking with you, what the clients are talking with you at the moment, what is relevant at the moment. I'm sure that things will start coming up. In the beginning, maybe one or two people will answer, and slowly more and more voices will be heard and more people will be less shy to talk, and you will hear more and more ideas. And slowly during the meeting, you will start filling out the different types of titles for the video. Now, at that moment, you should just focus on the let's say the working title of the video. Don't think about the rest. The rest of the things you can do by yourself later. just think about the ideas. If someone has specific notes at the moment for each topic, make sure that you talk about that. Don't talk about that. Then you should add it to the list. But at first, just for the beginning, you need to focus on just creating the working titles. The rest you will do later. And I'm sure that after sitting with them for half an hour, 40 minutes, you will have a list of at least 20 ideas, at least. Because if you work in a company that know what they're doing, I'm sure you will have ideas for videos. It will be relatively easy once you all sit together. The ideas will start to come up. And other things you can ask them beside of what people are asking you is, what do you want to talk about? What are relevant at the moment? The news, the new things that are coming, things that people should know, things that you want to have in your system in order for you to send your clients when they ask you about it. And that way you don't talk about all the things again and again. You can just send the video and it will explain everything that needs to be explained. And yeah, I'm sure that after that meeting, you will have plenty of topics to discuss about. And after that meeting, you say thank you to everyone and you start breaking down the list. You should go column by column and start filling out the information. So a description of the video, just one paragraph describing the video. The next thing is the category. What is the category of the video? Is it a specific department? Is it a specific topic? How can you categorize and organize everything according to the video type? The next thing is level of importance. How important is what the video is about? Is it very important or not that important? And the next thing that it combined to it is how difficult it is to create the video. And that way, if you fill those two columns, you can know what should be the order of the videos you create. So for example, if it's an easy video to create, an important topic, you know this should be your first video. But if it's a hard video to make and the level of importance is not that high, then you should maybe put it in the back of the list and maybe one day approach to it. You'll probably have more ideas with time, so maybe you won't even talk about it at all. The next thing is the title for the YouTube video, and that's where the magic needs to happen. This is where you actually think about what the title should be. The videos that you do, first of all, you need to think about the title. So before you even approach to creating the script and everything, the actual title that people will see should guide you along the way, and it should be one of the first things you do when you start creating a video. And the next thing is the date. So the date is when do you want to publish it, the order of publishment or the order of when did you start working on the video. It depends on you or how you want to categorize it, how you want to organize it. This way you know how and when and how long that it took you to create each video. And after you did that as well, you have the Excel sheet, you have created a meeting and you have a list of all the things you want to do and you organized all the videos with the information. You can start creating the videos. And by that, you break down, you know which one you should start working on. And here you need to ask yourself, is it going to be a script made out of bullet points like I have here in front of my second screen? Or is it going to be a word by word script? For example, for the place I work for, the person in front of the camera, it's much more easy for him to talk with a teleprompter word by word. For me, it's harder because I get confused. I feel that it's much more exhausting. It really depends. There's no right or wrong answers. Of course, if you can talk with bullet points, it's better because it will take you less time to create the script. But if you need a script writer and someone to help you write, or you write it yourself, or someone from the company helps you to write the scripts, it's also okay. Just take it under consideration that it will take longer to create each video. And that's it. That way you can create a list that will be really, really organized. I know that for me, that method works really well. We are doing it for a few months already in my company where I work for. And we have a list of ideas and it's easy to do. It organizes everything. Everyone knows the order of everything, what they need to do, when they need to be in front of the camera, all the topics. It's much more organized. And I hope it was relevant for you in interesting for you and that you learned something. If you did, the only thing I'm asking you is to write me in the comments below. And if you want, you can also follow me. I'm going to post more topics and more things related to marketing because this is my passion. This is what I like doing. This is what I do for work. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.